Oh, shoot. Hey, how we doing, guys? Internet vet, what's up? PC, you excited for Sunday, buddy? Braden, how we doing, man? Hey, Jeep fam, what was going on earlier? I got a notification that you're live. Went to click on it, and nothing happened. I don't know if you're having issues out there on the beach or not. I never do, PC. Colton, what's up, buddy? Jason, how's it going? Mac, David, Fisher, Caden, Joshua. Man, you guys hit me at once here. How's everybody? Jordan. Oh, a little later than normal for me. We're debating on doing a live or not tonight, and uh, I said we'll get on for a little bit and see what everybody's up to. Kind of an update on my beaver line. Things kind of changed a little bit on me here. Was hoping to be actually setting traps today, turned into next Friday, which looking at the weather does not going to be happening anytime soon. Uh, we're back down into low 30s for a high, mid teens to low teens for low. So won't be doing any beaver trapping yet. But how we doing, Connor? Mr. Somebody, what's up? Kansas Trapper. Oh, going after a gray PC? That's cool, man. Oh, shoot, cheap fam. That sucks, buddy. Oh, yeah. No, I'm relaxed, Joshua. Trying to be anyway. Getting by. But kind of postponing the beaver thing, which honestly I am perfectly okay with. Uh, that dog is messing with that cat under the bench. But anyway, I'm not real familiar with spring beaver trapping like many are, but this trapping I have done's a lot later in the year. So throwing that out of throwing the whole thing out of rhythm this early with the water opening up, me not having near the fur done that I want to in the shop, it would have really been a struggle, that's for sure. So yeah, David, we got cleaned up here be a week from yesterday. So yeah, Kansas. I'm sure you're pretty cold over there still yet too. Still trapping season in Nebraska. So Jordan, at the end of the month, does Beaver close too? Yeah, PC. Sorry I didn't get back to you as much as I wanted to today. Um, walk the bank, and I'm assuming you have open water since you're in Oklahoma. That cat and dog are fighting like crazy. Yeah, boy. Anyway, um, you'll find what looks like little holes going into the bank, kind of under your feet. Those are muskrat dens. If there's really muskrats in there, and it's very distinctive, you'll know what it's kind of like when you take a look at it. Um, if you get a chance, maybe RC can help you with that too. They're that's an easy set, a good beginning set for muskrats, a bank den set. Either with a 110 conibear or if it's legal in Oklahoma to use colony traps. Yeah, what's up, bud? Yeah, Joshua. Really kind of a false hope. I mean, I was gearing up, getting everything ready, which is good. I need to have it ready anyway. But um, then I saw the weather just all next week. It was looking like mid 40s to low 50s all next week, and then just about 3 days ago, it just shut all that down, and now we're low 30s. So definitely not going to be doing any beaver trapping here in the next couple days anyway. Next couple weeks probably. Really, Jeep fam. That's interesting. I never would have thought of fog on a beach. That's kind of crazy. Joshua. Yeah, I was wondering that too. I seen he was doing a beach one. I can't think, was it the beach one? He had one going on earlier that I didn't have time to get to, and then when he did a second one, I was trying to get in there, but it wouldn't let me. Okay, PC. If it is legal for colonies, that's my go-to. I actually have a video out on my oh, help me out here, guys. When I went after muskrats on the river line, I found a little marsh off to the side of it, like 300 yards, and I set probably a dozen colonies. It'll give you a good idea what to look for on that video, PC. Um, well, I don't even know how to find that on my phone and write it down on here, but I'll get with you here probably tomorrow because you'll be in bed for too long. But um, I've never had luck with floating traps, PC. Not saying they don't work, but I personally have never had good luck with them. So, that sucks, Jeep fam. Coming in and out like that's terrible. It is, Joshua. I'm pumped for it, but at the same time, I need to slow down. I got a lot of fur to work. Thawing out 60 more coon in the shop right now to work on next couple days. Just trying to get stuff done. Hey, Montana Wolf Trapper, how we doing, buddy? Awesome live, by the way, the other night, man. That was great, especially for your first one. Uh, yeah, you did a lot better than I did on my first one, for sure, for sure. Yeah, Mr. Somebody. I think it depends a lot in what part of the country you're in. When I first started trapping, it was muskrat and ponds, and the bank dens were everywhere. We didn't even have colonies legal in Iowa then, so that's. I'm sure this doesn't seem like a long time to some of you guys, but for some of you, it was a long time ago. That would have been like 2003, probably when I started hitting muskrats hard. Um, and it was all 110s and den entrances, but you could see them plain as day, especially with little skim ice. Man, they were solid. Oh, thanks, LTO. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you posting that video on here. PC, check that out when you get a chance. That might, especially in that little slough that I set. My dad was driving the truck next to me. That's if you're trapping a pond, that's a good way to do it. As well as feed beds. Who said that on here? I seen it. Feed beds work good too if you can find them. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Montana Wolf Trapper. Where's Mark? Yeah, Ruger. I text Jay. I absolutely did not want to have the issue that I had last weekend. I feel terrible. I told him I wasn't going live that weekend. Like, I don't know. It was Wednesday or Thursday, I think. I told him I'm not going live this weekend. I saw he went live on Friday and live yesterday. I'll go ahead and hop on for a little bit and didn't expect him to do two nights back to back, and that was my fault for not reaching out to him first. Last thing I want to do is mess with him. Oh yeah, I'm really surprised Wolf Trapper you waited so long to do it live. I really like them. You get to really interact more than just comments on posts. Tell me what you thought about that, Wolf Trapper. What do you think of that? You know that I hope you do it again. I mean, I really enjoy them. Some people maybe don't, but yeah, Mr. Somebody, I really think it does. You know, what I have here in Iowa for muskrat locations might be completely different than New York or PC in Oklahoma. It could be, it's crazy. Yeah, PC. That's what I would go with. If you're just starting off, you know, if you don't know much about muskrat trapping and you have muskrats in a pond, I personally would look for bank dens first. I think that would cover a fair amount of the country, but I don't know what your terrain or area looks like, so I can't say that for sure. But I know kind of the upper Midwest, that's kind of a big thing. Yeah, like LTO said, feed beds work too, bank dens, pockets, a little bit of everything will work. Thanks, Ruger. Yeah, we're debating on it, but we'll be here for a little bit anyway. Oh, absolutely, Internet vet. Absolutely. Um, definitely, definitely tell he's doing this for the right reasons, and that's awesome. OtterCat, thanks, thanks. Good to see you on here too, bud. Oh, cool, Ruger. Cool. You got a good one, huh? I've never tried tanning, um, but I am gonna say my next venture with fur will be moving more into the finished products here over the next 2 to 3 years, I hope. That's kind of the plan anyway, and we'll see what happens. You know, I always tell people there's so much more than just fur here, guys. My skull buyer showed up today and handed me $1,400 in cash. Uh, for considering I dispatched most of my animals with the you know with the 177 air rifle to the skull, so I don't get a whole lot of skulls anyway. I'm happy with that. Between um, I have been some of that was from the coyotes that the coyote hunters have given me, but my skunks, my muskrats, the few beaver I got, nice little chunk of change there. If people were start doing their homework a little bit, so okay, Montana. Couple things I would suggest for you if you don't mind me, trying to help you out here. Set it so your phone can rotate and do the side, because otherwise, what we're seeing of you is this. Okay, we get the narrow version versus the full screen. I know you said it wouldn't rotate for you. I don't know if that's a phone function or if you just didn't have it turned on. But it sucks because you always have to touch the comments to keep them, your chat going. If you were to do it, I know you didn't have the greatest service out there, obviously, but if you have some kind of desktop or iPad or anything else, like all my chats right now, well, I'll show you. And this is why I like it this way. This is exactly why I do it on my wife's computer now, because you can see all the chats lined up right there. The whole chat is lined up. On my phone, you have to touch it like every two. A chat will pop up and it'll be there for like 2 seconds and then it's gone. And that for me was frustrating. I like being able to see it or scrolling up if I have to. Um, that was just when I was telling you to email me just some things I wanted to help you out with. But man, that was awesome. I'm glad you did that. You definitely need to do it every Monday, man. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you can get in a mad rush. All of a sudden, here's 50 comments, and you're like, oh no, where was I? That's why I felt bad for my wife when she was filming me with that raccoon finishing video. I'm sitting here rambling on, and she's trying to memorize all the things to talk about, and then 10 minutes later, she's trying to remember them all. I felt so bad. Oh, cool, LTO. That's awesome. That's awesome, bud. Good luck. Ruger, yeah. Um, yeah, you'll have that too. There's definitely a difference. All the mounting and stuff goes into the soft tans. Oh, absolutely, you're a vet. I would agree with that 100%. Montana, you need to do that weekly. Nothing else. It's cool seeing the connection that people can make in your chat. Uh, it's just it's amazing, and then you can actually have a real discussion with people about what they want to talk about, and it's good. Hey, country style, how we doing, bud? Oh, good, Montana. That's awesome. You got your Mac figured out. That's great. Hey, Blakely, how we doing, bud? Ben, morning. It's a little late for morning, but I like it. That's something I need to get. Apparently, is this TikTok? I recently just downloaded Instagram, which this is sad, but I didn't even know what that was till about, I don't know, a year ago. Uh, but I just downloaded that here the other day. I haven't added anything to it yet at all. So actual temps around -20. Wind chill brings it to -40. Well, that's almost swimsuit weather, isn't it? Ben, so I talked to my buyer here actually just yesterday, I think it was. Um, Planning on him making a run over here to Iowa, probably late May. That's going to give me plenty of time to finish the coon I've got, as well as any spring beaver that I got. Um, we'll see how that pans out. He'll be making runs within 2 or 3 hours of me anyway, so that's kind of the plan right now. Internet vet, that's funny. Yeah, LTO, I'm sure they probably will. I've heard bad things about them, but that's all right. PC, that's awesome. Um, have you talked to RC about filming? That's something to make sure that he's okay with you doing. Uh, I don't know him from Adam. Sounds like a really nice guy on the phone, but I would not just assume he's okay with you filming him. I would make sure he's good with it. Venture James, how we doing? Ben, no, we're froze up here. We're froze up again, solid. I shouldn't say that. We got 2 days here that are gonna be like 50 degrees, and then we're back into low 30s for highs and low teens at night. So my beaver trapping plan definitely got set on the back burner for all the way for the next 2 weeks. I don't see relief in sight. So it might be more of a normal beaver season, which I'm good with because yeah, I got way too much fur to finish it. Oh, nice, Jay trapping. That's awesome. 3 days to check traps and chase wolves. I would love to catch a wolf someday. I don't think any picture would do them justice, actually seeing one and holding one. That's pretty crazy. So, if you guys all remember last week from PC was on here talking about trying to find some trappers in Oklahoma. It's pretty cool. He will be going out, like he said here in the chat. He's going to go out with the Fur Bearers Alliance president on Sunday. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure he'll be able to give you some pretty good insight on what to do. Just be a sponge, buddy. Soak it all in. Yeah, I don't know, Blakely's. I get sent snap stuff from TikTok all the time, but I've never really had it. Yeah, PC, that'd be good. Ugh, that would be a good thing to see. Especially if RC is okay with you filming him and everything. Be a lot of knowledge there. Sorry, guys, got a mustache hair in my teeth. Hey, Dredger, how we doing? What do I think of the what, Ruger? Hey, internet vet, I keep it pretty clean. I have a few instances where I think let things. I try to keep this a family channel for the most part. Ben. Oh, I wrote it down last week, but apparently I didn't. I came in here next day and I was like, could have swore I wrote something down on paper, but wife was doing her school, so maybe she tossed it. I don't know. She probably looked at it and was like, "You guys are idiots," and pitched it. Hey, Coon Creek, what's up, bud? Oh yeah, we cleaned up a little bit. We cleaned up. That was an awesome deal the other day, man, with Meat Eater. Congratulations, that's cool, bud. Internet bet. Oh man, that got bad, didn't it? Yeah, AutoCAD. It's should be mine. It better be. So how was that Coon Creek? It's got to be pretty nerve wracking to do something like that. Um, that's pretty awesome, man. That you're doing a great thing for trapping, though. Absolutely. Internet. Oh shoot. Yeah, PC. Just please confirm with RC that you're okay with him filming you. All right. I don't think he'll have a problem with it, but just please verify with him that he's good with you filming for YouTube. He seemed like a really good guy when I talked to him on the phone. He's more than willing to help you out, so you should be good. Thanks, Ottercat. It's all right. Is anybody still coon trapping out there at all? Because we're what, February 17th? No, 18th. What is today? 18th. Oh, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Coon Creek. That would be that'd be something. Hey, TJK, how we doing, bud? Oh, LTO, you're still trapping coon? Good, man. That's awesome. Oh, Dredger 9 going after a skunk. Those can be fun in a live trap. Ben season closed the 15th. Yeah. Mine's been closed for 3 weeks now. That's crazy. Don't seem like it's been that long. Only if they get in your beaver sets. Yeah, I know. Last year I did catch a few coon in my drowners beaver, which is crazy. You don't. When I always thought it's weird because I think coon, muskrat, mink. When I first started, I was trapping water, and I wanted that pan hair trigger under water. And then I got into beaver trapping, and it took me a while to get to the concept of okay, that trap needs to be under 8 inches of water if you're going after a back foot. Even more sometimes. It was a weird concept to figure out to just get past. You know, I'm used to oh, you want it right here, shallow, and for what I was doing, that's not what needed to happen. And considering I was still catching a few coon in those sets, that's crazy. I mean, that's just crazy. Still trapping everything in Eastern Tennessee. Oh, Rugers, but how's the calling been pretty good for you then, bud? Otter cat, you. Oh, you had to go there. You just had to go there. Oh yeah, ADC work never ends, Jason. Hey, Traveling Jinx, how we doing, buddy? We got cleaned up. So the story behind that, I told my wife I wasn't getting a haircut till um, basically it ended up being February 21st, and my barber's pretty tough to get into. Well, I thought I was going to be doing my first check on February 21st for my beaver line, which would be next Monday because I thought we'd be putting traps out now. And I thought, I don't have time for a haircut. I need to postpone this. So I reached out to her. I said, I can't make that appointment. When's the next one? And it was like, what'd she say? It was like April something. I'm like, eesh, my wife would kill me if I missed this haircut appointment. So uh, we actually jumped on one actually the Saturday. Yeah, I got it cut last Saturday. So they had a small opening there, and I said, good, but you better clear your next appointment because this is rough. LTO goes till the 28th. Yeah, Blakely's. It's crazy. I get so burnt out and I'm so exhausted and just crawling to the finish line. And a week later, I'm ready to start it all over again. That's just crazy. In between stands. So Coon Creek's just, he's out calling coyotes right now and just decided to jump into my live. And I appreciate it, buddy. That's awesome. Ben, I give him a bottle of Red Stag. For a bottle of Red Stag, he comes over this backhoe and digs me like, I think this year is like a 14 foot by 14 foot by 10-foot hole. And then for another bottle, he'll come over and fill it up. It gets pretty gross though when he goes to he packs it in for some reason. I tell him just cover it up, leave a mound, it'll settle. He drives over it with his bobcat, and as he drives onto the side, the dirt bubbles up like 5 feet on the other side, and it just, oh man, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Oh, adventure chains, that's cool. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Fisher. Have a good night. Yeah, pretty much, CJ. McLeod, how we doing? Been a while, bud. Internet vet. Oh shoot. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that though. Oh shoot. Yeah, Mark 63. So I get kind of I won't say a bad rep, but people look at me as only a dog proof trapper. And I'll own that to an extent because that's kind of my best opportunities around here. I don't have a lot of water. And my favorite trap to use is a 220. I love 220s. They're very effective, multi-species, um, but we're so populated around here. I don't have the room for them. That's why you see me use a lot of dog proofs. If I didn't have a house within sight, if my road line didn't consist of houses and my 200-yard restriction, you would probably see about 70 to 80% of my line is 220s instead of dog proofs. But I just don't have that. Shot a double Wednesday. The females one took to the taxidermist. Oh, cool. What they are they still gonna do that tanning for you, or do you have to send it somewhere else since they're all doing wet tanning? Uh, Alan, I'm not sure what state you're in. Here in Iowa, you have 33 feet from the center of the road out. So 66 feet roughly, or to the telephone poles for the most part, is not exactly. I mean, it varies a little bit, and you kind of have to learn your area. Is public, and then you have restrictions here in Iowa for snares and conibears for distances from houses. Um, 200 yards basically. Your conibear and snare can't touch a fence. There's some restrictions, but once you get to it, it's not bad. Ben, there's no petting zoo. You need to stop with that. Blakely's. You had to go there. You had to go there. CJ, I've never had beaver tail. I've ate beaver. We're gonna be eating a lot of beaver this year. The back straps, we're gonna roast the hindquarters. That's good meat. It is really good meat. Mark 63 needs to make a 1.5 long spring trap now that Sleepy Creek's gone. Well, I'll tell you what, Internet Vet, there's been a lot of stuff here floating around recently. It's kind of eating at me. It's just tough. I try to promote trapping as much as I can. Try to reach out to people that aren't so internet savvy. Kind of some of the older generation guys. No, I'm encouraging them. If you know something about trapping, you need to share it, whether it's your grandson, the neighbor kid, online, wherever. But we're kind of past that generation of taking secrets to our graves now, guys. You don't have a trapper in every family. You don't have competition living right down the road from you, and we're dying out. And I probably overstepped here the last couple days, and I've been, let's just say, there's a lot of those guys that don't think highly of me. You're just trying to make a name for yourself on the internet, and you're just trying to be famous. And it's like, if only you guys actually knew who I was. And it's just frustrating. It bothers me. Hey, Justin, how we doing, bud? Oh, okay, Ruger. Oh, cool, Montana. Good luck, buddy, and I plan on seeing you on Monday, man. Yeah, yeah, I get it, Alan. Ruger, no, I think the houses kill my trap line. Um, as far as you're talking about, like coons going up towards the houses and buildings, I do. I shouldn't say it kills it, but it kills the style I want to. Oh yeah, Dredger. The I keep the liver. I'm going to be keeping the liver for hopefully a good weasel line next year, not kind of a half rink-a-dink line like I tried to this year. Oh boy, TJK, that's bad. Johnny, how we doing, bud? Oh, cool, Kyle. 13 trapping coyotes. That's awesome, buddy. I wish you luck, man. That's great. Mark, it's crazy. It's got to be so tough right now for these guys. All right, Jinx, we'll be here for a little bit, bud. Internet vet. It's nobody, man. It's just frustrating. You've got, the new age, and I've tried to tell this to people. Our our youth right now is on YouTube. Um, YouTube, social media, things like that. And if we as trappers want to reach out and recruit new trappers, young blood in our industry, that's where you're finding them. And so many of these guys don't like that. The internet's bad, it's terrible, and it's frustrating. Um, like I said, I reached out and kind of said, "Hey guys, just consider looking in those places if you want to help somebody out." And man, you might as well just threw me to the wolves. Yeah, Johnny, we finally did. We finally did. Oh, really, Blakely? That sucks, man. Yeah, Dan, that's kind of one of the reasons, one of the places I'm talking about. If you saw my post on there, um, Dan, I feel like my heart's in a good place. I'm just trying to respectfully talk to them and tell them. And you should have seen some of the PMs I got from that, Dan. Um, it was pretty bad. This is no place for you just because you're trying to make money for yourself. And it's like, then you really don't know who I am. It gets ridiculous. Michael, how we doing, buddy? Oh, really, Mark? I did not know that. That's interesting. Oh, cool, Mr. Somebody. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Hey, no problem, PC. Uh, good luck on Sunday. I look forward to seeing that video from you on Monday, man. Um, glad this is gonna work out for you. Yeah, yeah, TJK. Exactly. Yeah, CJ, I get that. Oh, Kyle. To be honest with you, man, I did not do a lot of coyote trapping here recently. Next year, I am planning on doing a lot more coyote trapping. Uh, how long do I leave bait and lure at a set for your remake? Honestly, unless you get a downpour rain, I wouldn't touch it. Period. unless something gets dug up or something. I've got literally guys, Kyle, that they'll trap in November and they pull their or deer season or whatever, and they'll go back through in February and they can see where coyotes just that week had been digging up their bait and stuff out of that hole 2 months later to 3 months later, because the bait and stuff was still in the hole. So unless you get some kind of crazy rain or something, I wouldn't touch it, man. Oh, really, Michael? That's cool. Really, Dredger? Interesting. Yeah, Ruger. It's tough, and I understand that it's tough for them to connect, but that's awesome. Just old Joe. I really appreciate that. I can't tell you how much that makes me happy. Definitely need stuff like that, and you guys are great at it for sure. Just I have a pretty thick skin with a lot of things, but when certain people start calling my character into play and they don't give me a chance to even know me, it's tough. It is tough. So trapping with Jinx. I thought you had to go. Boy, that was quick. That was quick. I appreciate it, man. Didn't have to do that. Johnny J, that's actually something that I've been pondering for a while. Um, try to get something, not just here in Iowa, but try to get something nationwide going to get kids going. There's a lot of things. Nikki Swartz puts on a great kids program. I know Linda White does some kids stuff. There's so many places. I mean, so many good people that are putting on these things across the country. We should all get together and just figure out something so everybody can have something. When I reached out um, to Oklahoma Fur Bearing Alliance for PC on here, I talked to the president of the association, asking him, "Hey, can you help out this young man?" And they actually have two kids programs down there. They're 2 weeks apart, one in northern part of Oklahoma and one in the southern part. And of course, it's in January, so we just missed it. Um, Luckily, RC, the president, said, "Hey, I'll go down there. I'll help him out. We'll get him started," which is great. But all these states have something going on, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think we should try to loop something all together and just put something out nationally. It would be huge. Absolutely, Kyle. Absolutely. Hey, PA Trapping, how we doing, buddy? Oh, cool, Michael. That's awesome. Ruger, that has not been touched for, yep, a long time. I can tell you that. Yeah, Blakely's. I'd never met him, never even talked to him. I got his phone number off the internet and reached out to him, and seemed like a great guy, really willing to help. You never know what you're going to get on the other end of that line. Just because they're part of an association might be, maybe they're not really into it. But he was fully committed and ready to help. That's awesome, Justin. Uh, yeah, so take note of that. Any Iowa guys in here, June 4th, gonna be in Southwest Iowa. Um, you don't have to give your exact location on here at Justin, but we're gonna figure something out. He's got something going on to help kids get going. Um, yeah, that should be fun. I'd be happy to help any way I can, buddy. 2 more days and start on beaver. That's awesome. I thought I was gonna be trapping beaver right now, but that took a solid left turn. Oh, cool, Blakely's. That's awesome. I didn't see him there. Well, I don't know who I'm looking for either, but I did not meet him. Absolutely, Johnny. um, I know in Ohio at Lima in July they got the Kids Cave, and that's going to be awesome. They started that I think last year actually, but they have some awesome stuff in there. Alan at Funky Tags. He donated 3 traps and a setting tool and bait to every kid that showed up at my demo to talk about dog proofs. Um, can't think of what it was. I think it was like 70 some kids showed up or 50 some kids. It was crazy. But I mean, that was very generous. He donated a lot of equipment. It was crazy. Fish on Trapper Pete, how we doing, bud? Uh-oh, Blakely's birthday's coming up. You better do a live on that, buddy. Thinking Lake Icaria? Huh, I guess I've never heard of that, Justin. Oh, cool, Blakely's. That's awesome, man. That is great. Ruger, I really don't. Not really. I got some friends that live down in what am I thinking of? I can't even think of the town down there. It's gone. The more I think about it, the more it disappears. Oh, okay, Blakely's. It's in Southwest Iowa. TJK. Oh, tomorrow's last day, PA. That's crazy. That sucks. Yeah, I get it though. There's only so much time in the day, man. Tuesday's your birthday, so 18th, 22nd then. PC, I thought you had to probably about your bedtime over there, buddy. I think you're probably an hour behind us maybe. PC, the best thing I can tell you, buddy, is don't worry about how many or what's following. Just go out, do your thing, and have fun. That's all it is. Jesse, how we doing? What kind of snares you building, bud? Yeah, Mark. Uh, that's all right though. You learned, and that's all part of the experience. You got to learn. Oh, cool, LTO. I wish you luck, buddy. That's awesome. Yeah, you probably have to turn them over to the DNR then, wouldn't you, PA? Yeah, Kyle. We ended the 31st of January, except Beaver goes through April 15th. You just got another sub there, Internet Vet or PC. Mr. Internet Vet's helping you out. PC gets to stay up as late as he wants tonight. You know what I think is kind of funny is like when you're a kid, the things that were punishment, going to bed early, not going out with your friends. When you get older, that's what you look forward to is going to bed earlier, staying in. Uh, it's crazy. Okay, Justin. Okay. Yeah, I'll message you here in a little bit. Probably be tomorrow or something. I'll give you a call and we'll see what we can get going. You gonna have some of your skinning machines there, maybe? Maybe some of the dads would like a few machines too. Ben, we really don't have two seasons, just one runs longer than the rest. We are the first Saturday in November to January 31st for everything, but then Beaver goes through April 15th. Yeah, Mike, I would love to see that too. Uh, just the world is so anti all of that anymore. It's ridiculous, but they need to learn that stuff. Kind of your basic survival skills would be huge. Yeah, no, I get it 100%, Justin. Yeah, strictly just help the kids out. I get it. No problem at all. I just didn't know if you had maybe an order or something going on, but we need to, yeah, have you get that figured out of exactly for sure lock that place in and get something up online. Um, See it, maybe throw out some categories of what you want to talk about, and I'm happy to help any way I can, buddy. Your dad told you no skinning machine LTO. That's tough, buddy. Yeah, it's tough, Ruger. The world's changing, and we got to adapt to it. Whether you want to or not, it has to happen to keep moving forward. And that's why I talk about, um, some of these trappers that they made a living in the 70s and 80s, and some of the best trappers in the world, and they're kind of closed minded in a way, and I don't blame them, because they had competition and real fights, but we've got to start reaching out to our kids and getting this going. We've got to start. We're dying fast, and without more people getting involved, we're in big trouble. From Alaska. Wow. My best friend lives up in Alaska. Likely you are the skinny machine. Kendall Gray. I do not know Kendall Gray. Yeah, Justin for sure. Jesse. Oh, 25%. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. Sorry, Scab. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Could have been worse. Last weekend I went live right when Jay went live. I feel like a prick for doing that. Mr. Somebody, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's good, PC. Absolutely. Johnny J, the flushing tool for the air compressor. I have not. That's pretty awesome, Internet Vet. You offering to do that for PC. That's pretty cool. That's pretty amazing. Oh yeah, give or take, Jesse. Let's just say there are a few other trappers in my area that have donated some fur to me. Uh, I've got my 1,052 roughly, but I got a few hundred more that people just gave to me. Uh, these coyote hunters, they give me a bunch of coyotes. The other day, I was at Walmart and I left Walmart, and there's granted this was about a month ago now, right around the first of the year. Yeah, it's been about 5 weeks now, 6 weeks. There's two fox in the back of my truck when I left Walmart. It's like, well, I'm known as that guy around here, so that's that. I don't know if that's good or not. Ruger, I'll skin everything fresh. I do not want to freeze a carcass coon myself. I'll bet he did, Mister Somebody. I'll bet he did. Whoa, moving fast here. Yeah, Adventure with James. That's tough, man. That's tough. Uh, yeah, hindsight's always 2020, man. The flesh all mini flesher. All right. Interesting. Tommy T, how we doing, bud? Oh, absolutely, PA. Internet vet, you're doing some amazing things, man. That's great. Ottercat actually has not caught a mink. He's been basically full of crap. So he texted me and let me know that, hey, this is all fake. I haven't caught any mink at all. So I'm just kidding. Absolutely, TJK. Absolutely. Ruger, she's watching a movie with my boy. I can't. It's Dune or Dunes. Um, that's new. It's just released, but reminded me too much of Star Wars, and I'm not a Star Wars person. So, um, my dispatch is a 177 1200 feet per second air rifle. I use Piranha pellets. I can't think of the grain. I love it. Dispatches everything for me. Very, very minimal blood. Works really well. 6 and 5 days. That's pretty good, Ottercat. Logan, how we doing? All right, PC. Have a good night, buddy. Good luck on Sunday. Yeah, a miss on your mink set. Nice. Yeah, it's windy as hell out there today. It is blowing like crazy right now. Colton, you caught your first beaver last weekend in Pennsylvania. That's awesome, man. How big was it? Or did you weigh it at all? Kind of curious on that. That's pretty cool. Um, Logan, so my recent order of TS 85s, I should be sitting. The heck was it? At 72 TS 85s and Bridger 5s. I plan to get them all out over the course of 2 days if I can. Which, if I was coon trapping, 72 wouldn't be that big for me. But for beaver, that's a pretty decent line for me anyway. For being as green as I am at it. 30 pounds, Colton. Awesome. That's a good starter beaver. Absolutely, man. Congratulations. Did you get it skinned out? You skin them a little differently, so that's kind of interesting learning curve there. Ben, I did not shoot a deer myself. Our group struggled this year when we lost all our ground. It was rough. It was pretty rough, but we still got some meat for the freezer, so that's all that matters to me. What do you mean, otter cat? You've never caught a mink in a dog proof? You need to get with the times, buddy, because that's where it's at. Yeah, I know. I'm labeled as a dog proof guy. I like my 220s, and we don't have any water, so it's tough. Logan, limit on beaver? We don't have one. Justin, actually, yes, I am going up to the Fur Bears Unlimited banquet here March 12th, I believe it is. Oh, cool, Colton. That's awesome, buddy. That congratulations again, man. That's great. Ruger, yeah, skinning beaver's a little different. You're going up the center of the belly to skin them. You cut the wings off and just pull. Yeah, it's a little different, but it works good. LTO, I don't know actually. I'm not sure where to buy them. I've seen them at conventions by a couple guys. Can't think of the guy's name. I think the guy that runs the oh, he's got a or a locking system design. Hey Ken, how we doing, buddy? Glad you made it in here. Oh, really, PA? That's interesting. I knew Pennsylvania had limits in certain areas. Good luck, Adventure James. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, that's what's tough, TJK. That's tough. Hags. There you go. Scabs got it. The Hags guy. Can't think of his name for the life of me. It's right there too. Johnny, I've never had luck with mink boxes. I've had far more better luck with blind sets. Jesse, I'm not a huge deer shed hunter. Uh, you know, I used to do a little bit, but we lost our private ground this year, and our government ground around here gets hit hard, hard. Yeah, Ruger, I'm kind of the same way. Yep, Jeff Haggerty. There you go. Thanks, Blakely's. I knew it was there, but I just couldn't get it. Oh, you're going up there too, Justin? Oh, cool, man. I'm gonna try not to get schmammered and spend a lot of money. Um, the wife's coming with me though, so that should limit the amount I spend up there. Hey, Donnie, how we doing? Oh, we're doing good, bud. We're doing good. Glad you made it in, man. Good news, Ruger. Us obese people, we float. Fat floats, so it's all right. It's all right. We're coming home after. Actually, I talked to my wife about that, Justin. I thought it might be kind of a little date night, just me and her go up. Uh, but I got to work Sunday, and I'm already really pushed on vacation that I have left. And if I stay up there, I'm gonna get smammered, and I'm gonna wanna. I'm calling in Sunday, so it's best if I don't. We're just gonna come home that night. Ben, no, I pull most of my anchors. Very few of them do I leave. I would say I don't know, 5% get left, if that. Yeah, Donnie, I thought we are gonna have a good beaver season right now. Definitely got pushed back, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with. I got so much coon to finish yet. I need to make some room. Hey, Corey, how we doing, bud? Yeah, Justin, bring it up there. I'd be happy to help you out. Adventure with James. I'm only 6 foot and broke 250, so don't feel bad, my friend. Justin, so explain that beaver trough. That can just rig up on the side of a machine from you, correct? Oh, Blakely's, I definitely do. Oh, you're going home. Yeah, you're getting to that point. They're gonna start calving pretty rapidly on you. That's good, man. Hopefully we sit next to you. I know I'll be sitting at Alan's table up there. Internet vet. I have tried the that orange bottle stuff. That's bigger than that. Oh boy, we just there. But anyway, that orange bottle. I don't know what it is. 12 ounces or whatever. Um, and it worked, but it was small stuff like muskrat or mink, but I don't think a coon or anything else to do well on. Yeah, I've heard of them. I've heard it's pretty good stuff, but I've never played with it. Adventure James, yeah. Now you got to pull that trigger. Yeah, Ruger, that was bad. That was bad. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, okay, Justin. Awesome, awesome. Oh shoot. Yeah, Jeep was on here earlier. Yeah, he kind of disappeared on us, didn't he? And maybe he finally got a chance to not have the kids for a little bit. Okay, Scab, that's interesting. Huh. I think I see what you're talking about. Huh. Yeah, that's true, Joshua. Jeep fam was struggling with service pretty bad. Johnny, I wouldn't be sending anything to auction. That's just my personal opinion. Um, I do know for a fact my buyer's going to that auction because he says he can buy things at that auction for cheaper than he can buy it from the trapper. Uh, just my 2 cents on it, anyway. Actually, internet vet, yeah, I do. The muskrat up here. This muskrat was tanned with that bottle stuff. Um, it's okay, but it's not ideal. I guess I don't know if I can really show you this very well, but um, it's just I don't know. I don't like the texture of it, and it took a lot. It was really hard to break. Then again, I'm not a tanner, so I don't know, but I would think any thicker furred leathered animal you'd really struggle with. Um, Again, I don't know that because I wasn't shaving anything down like some of these tanneries do or anything like that. I don't know if I can turn them completely inside out or not. I'm gonna work on it. Donnie, actually, I was gonna put my beaver boards to nail them on an old Lazy Susan. Have it mounted, drill a hole in a workbench, have it mounted just above that surface so I could spin it, push the board down to touch the surface, and nail it down. Um, but anyway, here's the leather side of that Internet Vet. Um, it doesn't look terrible, but I didn't like it. It's just, but I don't know what I'm doing either. Like I said, so and it smells funny. It smells really funny. Mm. Yeah, Ruger. Mine was pretty rough, but I do know you have to break them, and I tried to break it, and I thought I did a good job, but maybe not. Oh, cool, PA. Yeah, that's not too terrible. Ruben, how we doing? Interesting, Scab. Really, internet? Huh. Uh-oh. What Mike? Hmm. I mean, I guess I can't complain about it, guys. It worked. I just don't know how well it'd work on like a coyote or a beaver or something like that. PA, is it better? Yes, but I would not be getting your hopes up near that much. Um, unless you have what's the word I'm looking for? Most beaver are going to Hatter Market. Probably 95% of the beaver in our country goes to the Hatter Market. You get a few northern beaver up in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. I don't know about Pennsylvania, but a few of them will go into a good actual market, but everything else goes to the Hatters. And my buyer right now is telling me we're looking at about 650, maybe $7 a pound Hatter Market for finished. That being said, a good finished beaver weighs about 2 pounds, and that's a big one. That's a 60 pounder. So that would be $14. Um, your average is probably like 1.3 to 1.4 pounds. So you're still looking at $10 to $12, give or take. Um, that's just what my buyer's telling me. I trust him. We have a really good relationship. Um, I I know Groenwold came out with a video saying, "Oh, furs are going to be so much better for beaver. Prices going up." I look to see that changing here pretty drastically in the next week or half, or when you're at the buyer. Yeah, Johnny, you're probably right with that. Like I said, I don't know much about that stuff. I just bought it and tried it, and it worked out all right. But it's not kind of exactly what I was. It's not a like top notch thing, which I shouldn't expect that from me doing it myself. But it actually feels better than what I remember it feeling. Oh, Joshua, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Um, that's tough, buddy. Take care of yourself and help take care of their family, man. That's tough. I feel for you. PA, yeah. If you sell them boarded, um, it's definitely gonna be a couple bucks more. Yeah, Adventure of James. One thing to keep in mind though, that is one of the best sales across the country. I've often considered taking about 5 to 600 coon out there and seeing how they do. Uh, but I just never have. But they don't have any coon out there. And I do know my buyer actually had a guy out there buying some stuff for him. And from what I was told, there's a lot of stuff that went novelty. You got some taxidermist or tannery type people out there. And it was a great sale no matter what. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything away from that sale. They have a great organization and a great following to get that sale going. It's awesome. Uh, but I don't even know how many beaver they had. But I fully expect come a month from now when spring beaver actually being caught in my area for probably about a $6 average green. Probably about a $9 to $10 average finished. Yeah, Donnie, it really does. It really does. Oh, Ruger, I'll tell you what, I love trapping. When I got into fur handling, I loved fur handling. And if I had the time to fur handle like I want to, not want to, but um, I would love doing that so much more. There's something about finishing that big prime coon and taking it off a board and just looking at the finished fur. It's awesome. It's a lot of pride. I feel really proud looking at some of my fur handling. Uh, that's tough to say whichever. Before I met my wife, I worked nights. I loved working nights. I could trap all day and go to work at night during the off when I was done trapping. Work till 4 in the morning, get up 9 or 10, flush coon all day long for a month. I love doing it. Just not enough time for me anymore. They had 173 beaver. That makes sense. Then you probably had some guys buying some stuff for some decent money. Yeah, TJK. I couldn't tell you that either. Yeah, Adventure James, and I've thought about that. But for me to ship this from here, oh man, I'd have $5 or $6 a fur just to ship it. I mean, it'd be ridiculous. LTL, either turkey hunting or selling fur on the second. Yeah, and that's the thing. Fur handling. So you have trapping is one aspect of it, but what some people don't realize, fur handling and processing is just as big of a process as the trapping. This isn't a trap is 80% of it and fur handling is 20. No, it's a solid 50-50. So much work involved, especially if you're trying to do it right and take your time. It's crazy. Ben, I think I ended up with 4 fox, all in 220s, accidental and coon trails. Yeah, Ottercat. I still got a few shirts and hoodies and stuff. Um, Boy, I tell you what, that stuff from the inside of this muskrat is getting to me. Wow. um, I do still have a few shirts and hoodies. I thought about making an order before the NTA, but I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty good investment. I spent shoot $2,000 on apparel this last year, and I sold most of it, and it was good. But boy, that's a lot of money to fork over again. So we'll see. I might just get a few things to bring to the NTA. I'll be there with Justin Steins at his booth again this year in Lima, uh, hanging out with him a little bit. Probably find me over at Funky's booth quite a bit, helping or talking to Alan. Um, and I'll be running around like a chicken with my head cut off the whole time. Hey, Mark Larson, how we doing, buddy? Ruben, you got 100 rats. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Congratulations. Oh, wow. I read that wrong for a second. I thought this Anton something was timed out or timed out LTO for 300 seconds. And I was like, oh no, that's not good. Oh, yeah, Jesse. I'm sure there is 100%. Welcome aboard, Mark. You got Monica lurking in the background, or do I need to get the wife in here to get her to start talking? It's pretty good to have some revenue coming in selling all those skulls today. That made me feel good. Finally, I can show the wife there's a little reward for my efforts. Man, that stuff's bugging my nose. Bad. Oh shoot. I see Jay got another video up. Mr. Somebody, I'm selling skulls. I got a guy that drives here and picks up skulls and for a fair amount of money, not just it's in the dollar amount, so I'm happy with that. And he came, picked up all the skulls from the few beaver I got, muskrat, um, skunk, coon, the coyotes I got from my coyote hunters, a few of the fox, picked everything up. So LTO, I'm using it's a Black Hawk 177 air rifle. Oh shoot, I'm selling skulls. I mean, the Balkums are a big thing. Claws, organs, anything I can. The things on my arms. Oh, sleeves. Yeah, I'm wearing sleeves. And feed a bunch of worms. Oh, that's tough, Ruben. That's tough. That's funny, Scab. Internet vet. I just did. I'm gonna call her in here and be like, "Hey, Internet vet just gave us $5." Adventure James. I'm just selling them raw. Um, that's something that's one of the parts of this that I'm hoping to get into more. We'll see how that goes. But right now, I'm just selling them raw. Uh, it's a simple process. You got that animal skinned out anyway. Hack the skull off. I wrap it in saran wrap, and he comes and picks him up. So PC, I thought you had to go. That's twice now you've left and come back. Ruger, I'm not sure how he cleans the skulls. I know there's people use beetles. Beetles are a big thing right now. Other than that, I don't know. Yeah, Ruben, I know a lot of people use beetles. I've never dealt with them, but it seems like people have good luck with them. White Bone Creations. Yeah, adventure James. I've seen people boil them as well. Um, I don't know anything about it, but I've seen people do it. Yeah, a few people out there. Don't take this personally, but I'm not gonna my sources. You know, my buyers for my markets, they're limited, and generally I fill a good portion of their quota, and I just can't risk losing that myself. So don't take it wrong, Caden, but I'm not going to tell you who or where it is. But yes, there are people that are actively looking for stuff like that. I actually see it on Facebook more and more now. So, oh, PC on one, you're gonna die. Yeah, scab. I've seen a lot of people do that too. Throw them in fire. Does that actually clean it up pretty good, or is it pretty rough? Huh. Interesting, Blakely's. Nope, that is not it, Mr. Somebody. Yeah, I'll bet you don't get a lot of ants up in Alaska. Where are you based out of in Alaska? My best friend's active in the Air Force up there. Ah, Mr. Somebody. Sorry, Beatles were before my time, so don't judge me. It would have been funny if I knew what you're talking about. Not now it clicked. So sorry, that was my bad. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Is that Beal? Interesting. Oh, we got fire ants here, Adventure at James, and those suckers are mean. My daughter actually was, I think it was 2 years ago. She was going down our slide and landed on her butt at the bottom of it and sat there for a second. And she had like probably 10 or 12 of them crawling up her. She got bit a couple times. It was a big mess. Blakely's, you got to let that go, man. Have a good night, bud. Hopefully, I'll catch another one of your lives coming up too, buddy. Thank you for helping PC out as well. Blakely sent a flushing knife over to PC Outdoors, um, the young man in Oklahoma, to help him out. So that's pretty cool. That's very very awesome of you, buddy. Thank you for being involved in getting our youth going. Means a lot. It really does, buddy. Okay, yeah, I wasn't even gonna try to pronounce that. Because I'd probably murder it and then I'd feel really bad. Uh, that's pretty cool, man. So kind of a native up there. That's awesome. That is awesome. Bethel. Okay. Dakota, these are professionally tanned. Everything I have back here was tanned by um, my buddy up at Sleepy Creek Tannery over in central Iowa. Uh, he does phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. Yeah, they do, James, for sure. Hey, Flintlock, how we doing, buddy? No, I didn't. We are freezing back up, my man. Bad. We got had a warm spell today in the next couple days, but we're gonna be high of mid 30s, low 30s all week with lows in the upper single digits, low teens. Just didn't happen. Um, just didn't happen. So frustrating, but I mean, last night got down to 8 degrees, which pretty much just cut out any plans I had of getting stuff set today. Ruger, yeah, he's a tannery. Will he take ties from anybody? Yeah, he's a tannery. Look up, he's got a website and everything. SleepyCreekTannery.com has everything you need. Ruben, I think Jeep fans have an internet connections. He's struggling pretty bad. Yeah, Scab, I was wondering that. I don't know if Blakely's still in here or not, but I tried to undo it, but I can view it, but I don't know if I can unblock it or not. PA, actually, we've been pretty troll free. We've had a few in here. Mum to get Fluck. I'm sorry if I'm murdering this. Mum Tagi Thluck. Fluck. Mum Tagi Fluck. Interesting. That's cool. So we got a native from Alaska in here. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Purgatory, how we doing? Yeah, Ruger. He's got kind of a longer turnaround time. He's getting busier. He's growing and growing and growing. I think he's got 3 full-time employees now this next year. He might even have to add a couple. It's crazy how fast he's growing. Caden, he does a good job, bud. There's a few good tanneries around, but I know Ben, the owner of it personally, real good guy, real, real great company. He actually has a open house every year up there. That's pretty fun. Oh, good, I did nail it. Don't expect me to do it again though, because I'll probably murder it. Adventure James, I've heard great things and I've heard terrible things. Um, I've never used them though, so I couldn't tell you myself. Oh yeah, Ruben, absolutely. Fur prices plummet, tannery business goes up. It's awesome for them. Oh wow, nice Flintlock. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, PA. I've heard both things about Moyles, but I've heard both things about a lot of tanneries. Uh, it's just there's nothing is ever. One thing I've learned about tanneries when they receive that fur, they can tan it, but if something comes in already rotten or slipping, there's no fixing it. Sure, bad things could happen in their possession, but if it's already bad, they don't have a lot to do with it. Um, that's tough. I know I talked to Ben a few times. And he said that's one of the hardest things is when you get fur received in the mail and it's slipping or has bad issues and or holes, and you call them up and say, hey, what can we do here? And that would suck to be a tannery business. Same thing almost as a fur buyer at buying green skins. Maybe something's almost rotten and you don't know it. And by the time you get back to the shop, it's slipping or something. That would be tough. That would be tough. Yeah, Caden, absolutely. They're the only one that's big time that I know. Um, I do have a good buddy of mine that's learning to tan. Not even learning to tan. He's got a good business started. It was his first full time year down in Southwest Iowa. Not really. It's South Central, I guess. In Indianola, He started tanning and he's doing great. He's tanning a few things for me now, actually. Um, he's learning how to, as a one man band, he didn't know what to expect this year, and he got hit with a lot of fur, and he's doing good, but he's pretty overwhelmed right now. So, but he'll get there. I've heard that too, PA. One thing to know though is furs shrink when you tan them. A lot of the times they change. Maybe they get cleaned up, and you saw colors you didn't see, or maybe you saw colors for you now you can't see. And some of those people might think I have a perfect fur being sent in, and half of it's slipping, and then they have to cut holes in it, and then they blame the tannery or um, not defending them, but I see the sides of it that the tannery could have issues with. Um, and I'm not saying that doesn't happen. It could be, things get switched around too. Oh, Johnny, that's awesome. Yeah, you should try that out. Ben Dieters at Sleepy Creek Tannery. He has an open house and he's an open book too. He'll talk to you about anything, kind of describe his processes and everything. It's pretty cool. Oh, cool, PA. Awesome. Me personally, I always try to support the little guy. Um, just support the guy that's trying to get his feet off the ground. But that's just me. Yeah, Ruben, I get it. I get it, bud. Well, Ottercat, what do you get tanned? I know it's not mink because you can't catch any of them. LTO, it depends if, man, my nose is getting all plugged up now. That's crazy. Uh, LTO, if the fur is finished, generally I'm going to say in that $20 to $30 range to tan a fur. Um, that covers most species, outside of like deer and buffalo and stuff. But uh, if they have to finish it, there's like a $20 or $15 fee, maybe even $30 fee to finish it too. Steve, I have not. Please fill us in on that. What is going on there? Oh, Scab, that's tough, buddy. That is tough. Well said, Internet Vet. Yeah. Boy, things aren't clicking for me tonight. I'm tired, guys. It's been a long day. All right, you be careful, bud. How up there in Alaska, if you don't mind me asking real quick? I bet you do, Ottercat. Steve, what I think you're talking about, um, Dale was looking into kind of trying to start an international auction. I haven't heard much details on it recently. Wow, -10 was just -50. That's cold. Warming up, heat wave. Hey, dear Slayer. Um, yeah, I haven't heard much about that recently. Just trying to get something going here in America again, and trying to get fur established again, and it's tough. Judith and Dan, how we doing? Yeah, that sucks. I'll tell you what kills me more than anything when I'm finishing beaver. I pinch that nail so hard to start with, like my thumb cramps up by like the fourth beaver. Oh, it kills me. Everything outdoors. How we doing, bud? Caden of Sleepy Creek's the guy whom we were Fox, the guy I sent it off to. It could be. I know a lot of like taxidermists, if they get a fur to be tanned, a lot of them just send them off. Ruben, I don't think I'm gonna make the FTA. I will be at the NTA in Lima, um, which should be a good time. I'm looking forward to that, but I don't think I'm gonna make the FTA. Yeah, Ruger, check it out. Like I said, I know me and Ben, the owner of Sleepy Creek. Let's just say we have a long history at the Iowa Trapper Association. Uh, it's been maybe 4 years ago now that oh they had a karaoke competition Friday night. They always have some kind of fun event going on Friday night. They had karaoke going on in a big arena. So there's probably like 200 thing. And I told Ben, I looked down there, I'm like, no way I'm going down there. And after him force feeding me beers, like 45 minutes and like 8 beers later, I'm like, I'm going down there. And it got ugly. It got ugly quick, but it was fun. Everything outdoors, all your furs put up except rabbits. Didn't know you put up rabbits. That's awesome though. Congratulations. I'm jealous. Yeah, Ruben, that's probably a long drive for you from Kansas. Oh, PA, that's tough. Yeah, Ruger, I don't know about that. I don't even get a discount. Pretty sure he charges me double, actually. Deer hunting day LTO. Deer Slayer, we haven't started yet. I kind of got some false hopes of we're gonna have warm weather. It's gonna warm up super early. It's gonna be an amazing early spring, and our temperatures went up, and then they just fell off. Is your last night or night before we had a low of 8 degrees? Everything's froze up solid. We've got 2 or 3 days here of 40s again, but then we're like 31, 32 all week long, low of 15. Not gonna have any open water to do that yet. So it's gonna be a little bit yet. No, Ruger, I can't sing, and that's the problem. That is awesome, Tommy. That is awesome. Um, yeah, Alan at Funkies, he does a lot for our trapping and our youth. Uh, the amount of stuff that I know of that he's donated to our youth is just unbelievable. That man and that company has just they blew me away, and that they got my support 100% because at the NTA he donated 3 dog-proof traps to every kid that came to my demo, and it was either 50 or 70 kids. I can't remember 51 or 71, something like that. But either way, 150 to 210 traps just given away. Um, it was unreal. But yeah, he does tags and everything. I've seen their tag machine. It's pretty cool. Uh, it's pretty. He does a lot. It's pretty awesome. Judith and Dan, I'm so jealous of you guys. I'm sitting here with so many furs to put up yet. I've got like 3 coyotes from the hunters to still put up yet tomorrow. So, but yeah, I'll end up putting up 25 or 30 coyotes just from the coyote hunters that gave them to me. Um, I should focus on coon because they're worth about as much as our coyotes are now. Oh, okay, everything outdoors. That makes sense. I don't know. She's still watching the movie out there with my boy, so I don't know if she's gonna stop in or not. But I'll make sure to tell her internet vet, no matter what. I'll tell her. Oh shoot! I'm gonna step outside again anyway, so I'll go ahead and tell her. I'm just supposed to tell you that I made a problem. I told her, vet. I just got back. Yeah, Judith and Dan. I actually talked to my coyote buyer today. Uh, well, my main fur buyer. And it's rough on our easterns. It is very, very, very rough. There's no secrets here, Otter. I'm an open book. Ruben, you're finishing rats. Rats are fun to finish. I'd love to finish about, I don't know, 1,500 of them next year if I could. Joshua, I just got back from partying. Oh, to be young again. I'll tell her. I'll tell her next time. Tommy T, that is awesome. That is great, man. Keep your boy involved with this. Um, you know what? Even when he's older, if he's not trapping necessarily, he understands the importance of it and will be on our side. So that is just amazing. Congratulations as a dad, man. I salute you. That's awesome. Yeah, Alan, that's crazy. Hey, thanks, Vet, for getting rid of the junk in here. Yeah, everything outdoors, Michigan. That's crazy. They got. I'm sure it's really warm, but that skin is so thin. That's interesting. I'll text that one to her, vet. How about that? That's kind of interesting. Literally, I got Instagram just the other day, and I see Guy Gronwald just got Instagram too. So, hey, LTO, good luck tomorrow, bud. Hope it all works out for you. Uh, yeah, everything outdoors. Actually, you know what? I still got a few carcass rats in the freezer still. I might do a video on that. I use that one-handed flesher. That's kind of got it's got a handle here and it's got two sides that kind of bend around. That works really good for my muskrats. I like that a lot. I can flush and have one boarded in a minute pretty easily. Tommy T, I hope you make it. If you do, let me know. Um, Either find me. I'll be at Justin Stein's at the A&J Skinning Machines or over at Funky Trap Tag Supply. Um, and if you don't see me at all, or if you make it and you can't find me, whatever, email me, Iowa Trapper, the number 2 at Gmail. I will make a point to find you and your boy. No matter, I'd love to help him out any way I can and just meet him and meet you. That's awesome. That's so awesome that we've got to get our youth involved, guys. We've got to start promoting this more than we are. We're going to an auction tomorrow. We're at Ruger. Hey, Trapper JBD. I just started the account. I haven't even got anything on there yet, so um, I will. I'm pretty unfamiliar with it yet, but I'm working on it. But yeah, that's tough. 650 average on 20 Easterns. Man, that's tough. Alan, that Nordic track don't see any action from me, and it needs to for sure. That's good, man. I'd love to see you guys. I tell you what, I don't know if you ever been to an NTA. I've been to a few of them now, and it is just amazing. I'll tell you what, you make sure he swings by the kids' cave. If you guys make it, uh, I know Alan at Funky Trap Tags is sponsoring the kids' cave again. He's already contacted me. He said, "Hey, you better be there. We're doing a demo again, and we're gonna help these kids out." So it's awesome. Alan, I would say yes. There's a lot of places that make tags, but Funky's is fast. Um, Mails them out pretty much same day. Uh, I what can I say? Alan, he's helped me out. I've helped him grow for my channel, talking about him. But he's done so much for the trapping community, guys, and that's why I talk about him all the time. For that man to donate literally thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to get youth involved into trapping. Um, all these banquets and stuff. He comes in as a corporate sponsor. Um, it's amazing. It's just amazing what him and his family and his company have done. Um, yeah, so I support him 100%. Yeah, and he's fast with shipping. He's fast with making tags. I don't see any con in him at all. Are there people, Alan? I don't know where you're at. If you had a place right down the road, yeah, it might be quicker to do that. Or if you have a local business that you love and support, stick with them. Don't change that just because I said it. But there's so many places. Farm auction, those are some of the coolest places, Ruger, to find some old antique traps. So that's pretty neat. Ruben, you're using an actual fleshing knife on a muskrat? That's interesting. Judith and Dan. I know Weeby real well, but I don't know the small pelt scraper. I'll check that out. Yeah, Scab, I think PC's phone died. Maybe Alan. Ruger is Lima, Ohio. I'm not sure where it's at in Ohio. Like 9 hours from me, something like that. That's awesome, Flintlock. That is so awesome. Hawbaker is a well-known name in the trapping community. A huge name. Adventure James, I think you're talking about A&J skinning machines, maybe. Yeah, Ruben. It's him and one full-time employee, and um, so a little history about Funky Trap Tags. Um, the original owner, Wayne Funky, years ago, he passed away. I met him one time when I first started getting into trapping. The business kind of changed hands two or three times until it ended up with Alan, and Alan's making it thrive. Um, One thing that was pretty cool that I'm pretty proud of, I'll show you guys sometime. When I bought a larger quantity of stuff, probably 7, 8 years ago, one of the boxes had Wayne Funky's shipping label on the box. And I cut it out and I nailed it to my bench. Pretty proud of that. Wayne Funky was a man that he supported trapping in every aspect. Yeah, he had a business, but he was just like Alan. And it's almost funny how I think that's why Alan thrives with the business so well. He has such the same characteristics as I remember with Wayne. Just great people. Just great people. Tommy T, you won't regret it. It's fun. It's what is that? 3 days? Normally Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, Judith and Dan. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm using too. Scab, you picked up a free leaf spring and some oak tree trunks. That would be pretty cool, Scab. I know PC just got a fleshing knife from Blakely's. I don't know what knife that is. I don't even know what knives he carries, to be honest with you. I haven't seen the fur handling side of his business, just the trapping side. Um, but I'll tell you what, Scab, if you need any support from me financially, you let me know because I'd love to help get these boys set up for sure. Even if I have to just pay for shipping or anything you need, Scab. Absolutely. Huh, Ruben, that's interesting. I'm gonna do a muskrat video here before too long, and we'll see. Paul, day or snow melt? We have no snow right now at all. We're just waiting for that ice to melt. But seriously, Scab, anything you need, that is. I love seeing this, guys. I love seeing trappers support and get our youth involved, and man, that makes me excited. Oh boy, I have no idea, Ottercat. I have no idea, bud. I've heard of river rats, but I don't know. I- Ruben, the first big knife that I ever owned was made out of a leaf spring. So, Ruben, on this last little bit that we got, no, we did not get hardly any snow. Lane, how we doing? Paul Old. I'm lost where you're going with that, Paul. Hey, Flintlock, that's not a bad idea. I like that. And that's the thing we need to think of, guys. How do we get our youth involved? Where are our youth? Okay, so let's break this down. For people that say, I don't even know when a time frame. For me, when I was born, we still had VHS tapes. My first trapping videos were VHS tapes. The internet just came out. I got on a few sites. One of them was trapperman.com. It's still around. There's still stuff on it that's good. I will say that. I recently been torn down pretty good on there, but there's sites like that. That was my internet. One site, but I got DVDs from trappers because I had no mentor. But that was it. My internet and techie part was one site. Now all our youth, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, that's where our youth is at. And you've still got, okay, so new kids where I'm at, and you got people from before me that are absolutely no internet at all. It's tough. It Everything evolves, guys, and we've got to start focusing on the social media platforms and stuff like that to get our youth involved. It's just, and I like that Flintlock. A video game or something for a kid's phone, something to download. That's a good idea. I like where your head's at. Fish hunt, trap, repeat, leave it alone. I really struggle with that a lot, especially this last week. I outreach too much. I probably stepped a little too far by trying to encourage some of these older generation people to step outside their comfort zone and to reach out to more kids, explaining that social media, it can be bad very easily, but we need to utilize it to be good more, because we're not on there defending ourselves and showing what the good things of trapping is, but the antis are running all over it. So fish hunt, trap, repeat. I'd leave it alone if I were you. Ruger 8 inches. That's a lot of snow. Ruben got 5 inches. That's awesome, Scab. That is awesome. Oh, that's great, man. That's so cool. Just after skin for the warm. Yeah, Julian, man. And you know, there's a lot of people that are in that generation that have kind of caught up with things. And my only issue, with kind of the older generation, and it's not even the generation, but just, and I'm probably going to be the same way. I'm struggling to get into this Instagram and TikTok aspect. I remember MySpace and Facebook, so I was the beginning of the internet era, and that was kind of me. And I struggle to push into this next area to find these kids and help them. But I am stretching out like I am now on YouTube. Uh, it's just, we've got to keep moving forward. If you don't move, you're getting left behind. Oh yeah, Ruger. Um, Trust me, there's still a market for it. I promise you. Yeah, Alan, I hate to say it, but you're right. You got to get the parents involved, and that's, if you guys remember, I took Braden, a young man, on my trap line this year. I had his mom ride with me one day and his dad ride with me one day. His mom had gone with me a couple times the year before, but it was kind of an eye-opening experience for his dad. Actually, he'd never done anything like that, and he was almost just as fascinated as Braden was. And so that's cool because that shows him that this isn't something his son shouldn't be doing. It's not something way out in left field, and that's huge. That's huge. Oh, nice, PA. Alan, you're probably right. You're absolutely right. PC, isn't it past your bedtime, bud? It's getting late, man. River at Bates. Okay. Okay. That's so cool, Lane. That's awesome. Keep it up, man. Get those kids out there. And that's the thing, Tommy T. Like my boy, he's 15. It's YouTube everything. And I'm pretty guilty. Before I started my channel, I very rarely watched YouTube. Um, I actually reached out to a lot of people that have DVDs out there. Um, when I first started realizing, I'm getting fairly decent at catching coon, and I could help people. I could help teach some people learn the beginning basics of trapping at least. So my first thought was maybe I should make a DVD. And I reached out to a lot of people, and that was kind of my plan. Let's just make a DVD. Maybe I can help some people. And every one of them said DVDs are dying. There's nothing to them. Nobody wants them anymore. Uh, it's all about YouTube. And I was like, okay, well, I know YouTube and I've seen stuff on there, but I've never seen trapping stuff on there. And boy, did my eyes open up when I got on here. Your ball game don't start till 1. Yeah, LNJ. I haven't posted anything on that. I just made it here a couple days ago. We'll see where it goes. I got to start. I'll import some pictures and stuff from last year, and try to utilize that Instagram account moving forward for for beaver season at least. No, PC, you got your thumb. That's not good. PC, I do not know if RC has DVD. Not that I know of. I do recall some DVDs with all these catalogs and stuff have them by name or by species. I thought RC something made some DVDs, but I don't know if it's him or not. Yeah, Ruger. Exactly. Exactly. Really, Mr. Somebody. That's what got me into it. If any of you are into DVDs, um, Trapline Antidotes Road Lining was a huge one for me. Kyle Katz made that one. Um, Boar's Gone Wild from a guy in Pennsylvania, I think it was. I can't think of the guy's name though. He made a really good one. Uh, Brian Steins makes a really good one. Um, oh shoot, Dakota Line Snares, Mark Steck. He makes a good series of DVDs with road lining, and that those are kind of the videos that I kind of cut my teeth on. That's what introduced me to the road lining aspect. Actually, I haven't started watching them yet. I want to this summer. The fur fish and game videos. I've had so some people tell me about them, and I definitely need to watch them. That's all right, PC. Nothing wrong with being the young one. Randy Smith. Yep. That's a really good video. I learned a lot from that. Even though he's trapping more like caves and stuff and crevices and rocks, same aspect with my here. Fisher, how old are you, bud? That's awesome, Ruben. That's cool. Might have to purgatory. I like that. Flintlock was onto something. Yeah, PC. To be honest with you, I don't watch a lot of the trapping on TV. Not because it's not good, but it's like 5 minutes of video and everything else is commercials, and it drives me crazy. Oh, that's cool, Tommy. That's awesome. Fisher's 14. Between Jay and Coon Creek and 330, um, I've never been a huge YouTube follower, but those three, big three with trapping with me. You got Sam Woods as well. There's several of them up there. But those guys, between those three, I mean, you can learn almost everything you need to know. Yeah, PC. I was wondering that too. Because you told me you were 14 the other day. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff out there, Mr. Somebody. Guy that just chases coon. The easiest target there is. Yeah, absolutely, Ruger. You can that's and like I told PC on here last live, all the information in the world on YouTube is not comparable to having somebody take you out and teach you. You could have 100 hours of YouTube videos on trapping, but if I could, I would trade it all for 1 hour of somebody actually showing me for sure. That's just my personal opinion, though. Thanks, Lane. I I'm nowhere near to their levels, but I definitely have fun with it, and I love to help out any way I can. No, you're good, PC. Ruben, yeah. Um, Jeep fam's down in freaking Florida. I'm pretty jealous of that. That's pretty cool. My wife's pretty jealous too. She went down there on a girls' trip here 2 years ago, 3 years ago. She went down with one of her girlfriends and stayed on a beach for a week, and she was loving life. And this is not meant for a beach. I promise you. You do not want to see this. And no, no, exactly, Ruger. Yeah, like I swear, if me and my wife both decide we want to go on vacation, she's going to Florida, and I'm going to Colorado. That's how it would be. Yeah, that's tough, PC. Just don't get yourself in trouble, buddy. Yeah, Scab, absolutely. There's so much knowledge out here, guys, floating around. That's just that's why I always say on my channel, I strive to say this is what works for me. This is what works great for me. If you can take any piece of that and modify it to fit you, awesome. But don't be afraid to try something new or twist something and try a different technique. There's nothing wrong with that. Ruben, that would be me too. Let's chase some halibut around or something. Are you excited for Sunday, PC? I sure will, Ottercat. Give me just a second. Tommy T, that's awesome. How old is your boy, Tommy? I don't think you said that. Oh, thanks, LJ. I appreciate that, bud. Tommy's 11. Wow. Or Tommy's boy's 11. That's awesome, man. That sounds weird, but I'm so proud of you for taking your boy out and getting him stuck on this. That's crazy. I'm trying to get her in her otter cat. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Internet vet. Oh shoot, PA. Yeah, it's cool to see PC in here. You know, a young kid, as well as Tommy's boy. Um, Elko is in here. Some younger people in here. And that's why I try to keep my channel clean, guys. You know, we got some young people want to get involved. Um, that's just awesome. Ooh, there's movement. There's movement. Oh, she didn't make it in here. Absolutely, Ruger. That's what we got to do. We got to get the youth involved. Apparently, the movie was pretty bad. I'm curious. What happened, Tommy T? I'm shocked here. I'm confused. Ah, five brothers. Okay. Yeah, Ruben. That's what's. It's tough. You know, it's a new age, new generation, and they don't show a lot of interest in that stuff. And it's tough. It's tough. And you want to encourage it, but you can't push it. You know, you can't force them to love something. You know, you can force work ethic and stuff like that, but you can't force them to love and be passionate about something. That's crazy, Ruger. That's just crazy. Oh, Ottercat might win. Oh, why'd you let that one in?
She wanted to come
She
too.
doesn't need to be in here.
Obviously, she thought so. You behaving in here?
Yeah, we've been doing really good. Haven't got naked or anything like that, so we're doing good.
That's a win.
Yeah, PC, that's tough, bud.
Yeah, trapping time with Jen. Yeah, you can leave. You're dismissed.
I'll go to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, you get to get up early.
Yeah. Yeah, get to take the daughter to McDonald's breakfast for pancakes.
Pancakes.
That's her big thing. Mrs. Iowa. Isn't that a model?
I feel like
Yeah, I mean, you're like a model now, Mrs. Iowa.
I like when I practice my Miss Iowa wave.
Okay, don't do that part. Just
You don't like my wave?
stick with your face. You're pretty enough to be Mrs. Iowa without the wave.
Oh, you're silly. We matched today.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
You support me. That's cool. Yeah, Internet Vet. I'm not sure what you got going on with Tommy T and Jay here, but I'm glad. I hope it worked out with us. We weren't talking about the dust on the treadmill. They asked who used it more, me or you. I was like,
It's holding my drawing stuff right now, a Monopoly game,
and a
some
beaver.
furs. Yeah, good collection.
Yeah, L&J, definitely the better half. Definitely the better looking half for sure.
Hi, PC Outdoors.
Yeah, Internet Vet. He gave us $7 in
Ooh.
skulls. So
Mom is going shopping.
that $7.
Buy me a pack of gum.
Maybe. Yeah, Fisher's right, PC. Just let it go. It's tough, man. It is tough. Flintlock, you're a lot like me. I had only mine was VHS tapes.
Which we still own.
We do still own some.
And we don't have a VCR.
We'll get one.
Yeah.
But I used to watch my trapping DVDs, like the one from Kyle Katz, Roadline Antidotes. Literally, I've probably watched that DVD 300 to 400 times. At least twice a week there for like 2 years. It was crazy. Oh, PC. Oh, it's not worth it, bud.
Ruben says hi. Did you know Ruben was watching?
We've been talking to Ruben.
Then he was saying hi to me?
Probably.
Oh, I feel special.
You should. I let you in here.
Mr. Somebody, they don't. I know they stopped making them.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago,
It's
I think.
more than that, babe. It's been a while.
But they had the DVD VHS combo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
22 tonight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did do that first one, too. Well, thank you, Internet Vet. Definitely not needed, but trust me, it'll go to her. I'll make sure of it. She can earn it from me. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie, nothing. My weasel line did not go as planned. I was hoping for 2 or 3 weeks of good, solid going after him with 25 to 50 boxes, which ended up being like the last 4 days with 7. It didn't happen. I got so caught up on trying to get stuff skinned and going back to work, I never got the boxes made, and it was frustrating. Wow, Ruger, I didn't know that was a thing.
You'd be poor if that happened. They'd take you don't.
When have you ever seen me not rewind a VHS?
I've seen you not close kitchen cabinets
Because I'm gonna get in them later.
or close snack boxes.
Why would you close them when you're gonna get back in
To
them?
keep them fresh. The things you don't do prove to me that you would not be the rewinder of tapes. Tell me I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
I mean, I feel like you're wrong.
How many VHS tapes do you have downstairs? Let's go see how many of them are rewound.
Go check. Go check.
Lock me out. Probably.
All right, so we're gonna end this live so we can throw her in a pit in the backyard.
I was talking to my son the other day about our town that I grew up in. They have a building that used to be what's it called? Blockbuster, or I don't remember exactly what it was called. But he's like, no, people didn't go rent movies like that. He didn't believe me that's how they went and got movies.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of funny.
We're gonna stick with that B Klein. Please rewind. Yeah, because that took some time. That took like 30 minutes to rewind them suckers.
When our son was little, we had a VHS player for a little while, and I'd rewind. And the first time we did it, he was like, "What's that sound?" And I said, "We're rewinding." And he says, "Just hit menu," because that's what you do on DVDs. Just hit menu. What are you doing?
Yeah, Mr. Somebody, I'm hoping to. There's so many plans for next year, but we'll see how many actually materialize.
Hello, Dixie.
Yeah, I agree, Scab. I'm sure it wasn't good, L&J. I'm sure it wasn't good. Tell me this dog doesn't remind you from like Dobby from Harry Potter?
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah. I always get that and Lord of the Rings mixed up. Her ears are like Dobby. Hey, PC, I used to get called Amish all the time too because I'd grow this out and shave my mustache. I always say it just means I have a better work ethic than you. That's what I'd say. Pretty much, Ruben. That's the only way to do it anymore. Oh, Flintlock, I'm jealous. I wish I had an old VCR still. Ottercat, you haven't said hi to. She texts me hi. She texts me hi to you. I thought she was talking to me, but then she's like, no, Ottercat. But he's actually asking for advice on how to catch a mink right now. So we're working on that.
Are you taking notes?
He's taking notes. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'll message you later about how to catch your first mink of your life. Oh, Adventure with James. I'm 30.
You're 34.
4. Yeah, I think it is 4.
You just had a birthday.
Yeah, 34. And I've seen so many things. I can imagine those people are like 74 years old, what they've seen. Nope, Tommy T, not doing that.
I like that plan.
Yeah, PA. I let it go for a while.
Oh, man.
She hated it.
No, not Amish. He looked homeless. I would tell the people at my work, if you see the homeless guy coming in and ask for me, it's
Ignore
my husband.
him. Ignore him. Send him out the door.
What the heck was that, Dixie? Stretching. Big stretch. Oh, big stretch.
Yeah, Ruger, and that's what I had for a while, was the combination of the two, but
come on if you want to.
Yeah, I get it, PC. PA is going to be 35 in September.
Are we doing the calendar thing again?
No. They actually brought it up earlier. I forgot. I thought I wrote that stuff down. Didn't I write that down?
No, we talked about it, but we didn't.
I could have swore I wrote some of that down.
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, Ruben, you're 100% right. Our kids are gonna. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be rough on them. Oh, nice, Gab. That's a good idea.
People do that. Baby, people do that.
What?
Move the VHSs to DVDs.
How?
I don't know, but I've seen it done.
Hmm.
My dad knew someone at the college that did it, so we have a bunch of our old ones on it.
No. $32 in June. So we got some middle-aged people in here.
Do you consider 32 middle-aged?
No. You're not middle-aged. You're still young. So 33 is still young. 34 and up is middle-aged until November, and then it's going to go to 35 and up is middle-aged. Somebody has an old 8-track. That's awesome. That's so cool. All I know,
You're gonna dig a hole. Keep digging, baby.
when I have to stretch when I get out of bed in the morning, I feel middle-aged. It's tough. Oh boy, I'm going to lose followers now. Purgatory, you'll find out what middle age is when you get there. Oh no, Wayne, you're not old. Yeah, we got the smart one out here now. You can't see her; she's down below somewhere. Oh, sorry.
You asked me to come in here.
Yeah, everyone was asking about it. I'm not mean to you. You are the smart one of us by far.
No, that isn't true.
It is. You got the pretties and the brains, and I got the. Come here, puppy, so I can at least have the dog. Oh, that's cool, Lane. I wish I had one. That'd be so cool. Hey, Wayne, BA, you guys behave.
Dixie's using the treadmill. Good girl.
Oh, she's overweight, so.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is. Got the orange bottle. We going back to the tanning thing? I'm curious what you mean by that. In many ways, Steve. Very much so. Flintlock, I didn't. I did a skinning video, but this year I plan to do a whole skinning and finishing video, probably all as one. I'll get my wife out in the garage. She loves going out there and hanging out with me in the shop, so that should be great. Thanks, Gab. Thank you. I needed that. We're not going to let this anus thing go, are we?
Oh, that was hilarious.
Ruben, I'll tell you what, that is one thing I will agree with you 100% on. When I was 14 to 22, roofing all these houses and such, I could jump off a roof. I wouldn't even use a ladder. I just jump off the roof, roofing, all these things. And my dad always told me, you're going to pay for that one day. And I said, nope, I'm invincible. Nothing's going to hurt me. And I feel it now. My knees have given me a lot of grief recently. Actually, probably going to the doctor, get my left knee checked out here pretty soon. But it's just, it catches up to you. You're 100% right. Ruger, remember this? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Mr. Somebody, so we got to get a third neutral party involved for that video, but we are going to be.
A third neutral party?
Yeah.
Oh, why does it have to be a neutral party?
Well, it's not neutral. It's my friend. But we have to have a third person involved for this trapping video that we're going to make. And it's going to be fun.
We've had some fun thinking on it.
Oh, yeah. We've
It's
got
been
some good
fun.
plans. I brought it up to some guys at work the other day, and they thought it'd be hilarious. So,
Just because we're idiots.
yeah, well, I am, and you just got suckered into it. Ottercat, I don't even know what you're talking about. There is none.
What secret?
I don't know.
I'm waiting.
I don't know. Ottercat's just trying to get me in trouble. Oh no, Mr. Somebody, fully involved in the action. I promise you. Yeah, that's good, PA. About a third of an ounce. I think 30 ounces or 30 milliliters is an ounce, if I remember right. So that's good. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Pretty decent amount. I leave. Yeah.
I sleep the best when I take a leave or a Tylenol PM. I sleep so good.
But most of your joints been replaced. No, she's already scarred for life, Mr. Somebody. She's seen me naked once. General Tacos. Famous anus oil. That don't sound. Yeah, that probably is. Oh, Ruben, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Somebody.
Oh, that's me.
Truth hurts. Yeah, I'm really wondering. This has been many years ago, back in high school. I tore that. What is it called? The little padding in your knee. It's driving me crazy. Maybe you guys can think of it. What is that called? The little padding behind your knee. Meniscus. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Somebody. I tore that in my left knee. And now, especially in trapping season, where I get on my knees about once every 10 to 15 times, I'd stand up and it would just drop me. It hurt so bad. I'd straighten my leg out, though, and it'd go away instantly. A lot of people told me I got a minor tear and it's catching on it. Really driving me crazy. Internet vet. I love you, man, but wow, really? Really? Mr. Somebody, love is blind. She needs glasses to see me, so it's okay.
That's not true.
Oh, that sucks, PC. That's tough, man.
You're 11 and it's almost midnight. You should be in bed. That's
Noah's
late.
up till midnight, 1 o'clock.
He is not 11.
15.
Yeah.
He's still double digits. Let's not talk about that, guys. Come on, let's change the subject. Ottercat, a General Taco is something that we don't even have that around here.
No, it's because you thought it was he had General Tso's. Remember that conversation? And you thought it was General Taco? Did you forget?
I did until you just brought that up.
We were talking about General Tso's chicken, and you says, I thought it was General Taco.
You guys all make fun of me when I've been drinking. It's not nice at all.
General Taco.
But there is a General Taco.
I'd like to be Sergeant Jenny then.
Corporal. Private.
No!
Private Jenny.
Oh my.
Oh, this took a turn. All right. Oh, that sucks. Almost 1 a.m. here. Man, that's late for you, PA.
Or really early.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna head to bed here pretty soon. I know my daughter's gonna run into my bedroom at like 5:30 and be like, pancakes.
Oh, Fisher. It's crazy, those high school sports. I have bad knees. Because I did every running thing you could think of, cross country and track, loved it. But my knees are bad from that. Um, it's crazy how something like that in high school will last the rest of your life.
Scab, I'm gonna assume there was 3 X's before that video. Took a nap for an hour, so it'd be up tonight.
General Tso's taco bake recipe.
Yeah, we we have fun. This is fun. I mean, I love talking to you guys, and she enjoys talking to you guys, and you guys interact with her, and because she's just as much as this trapping channel as I am. So between the filming in the garage with the skunks, which she said she actually enjoys. Um,
Don't remember ever saying that.
Thanks, Adventure James. We're headed there too. It's midnight here. I got an early morning tomorrow, so we actually went a lot longer than I thought. I figured we'd only be on for about an hour or so, but
You didn't miss the movie we were watching.
pretty terrible.
Oh my Lanta. Noah was like, this movie has no point. It just was running around in the sand. It was terrible.
Yeah, that's too bad.
You did not miss it.
Oh shoot. So all right, guys. I appreciate your support. Moving forward, beaver season's, probably minimum 3 weeks out with the weather we got coming. I just I don't see it turning right now. Yeah, exactly, Ruben. Oh, cool, Mark. That's awesome. Thanks for reaching out to PC. That's very generous of you. Oh, cool, Fisher. Vet, come on, man. We're done with this tonight.
We need to add something else because my turkeys, we only have 2 turkeys. Rest in peace, Dave. And it's a male and a female, and my male is getting to be a jerk.
He's getting pretty aggressive, tearing her up pretty good.
So you separated them tonight. But
Yeah.
I feel bad. She still sleeps by the fence, though. She was hanging out by
Yeah,
him.
now she goes down to the fence to sleep next to him, even though she's pretty bloody from him.
What a jerk. I don't know what to do about that. Can you get turkeys fixed like you do cats and dogs? Maybe if we neutered him, he wouldn't be such a jerk. No? No?
And with that token, I will see you guys hopefully next Friday as we're going to fix a turkey for dinner.
No, not for dinner. Not
Oh my God. Well, new term for giblets.
Oh my God.
See, everybody said chopping block. Oh my God.
Chopping block.
In the oven.
No. I don't want to eat him. I just don't want him to be a jerk.
Oh my God. Well, it's spring and he's a turkey. He's going to get angry.
PC Outdoors, that's sad. Ugh.
Neuter a turkey at the neckline.
Oh, I don't want to. Our daughter loves Sprinkle and Sparkle, but one of them is
we
very
just
bad.
need Sprinkle. We need to get a big blinder for him. One of the ones that goes through the nose, like they have for pheasants. So you can't chase. Oh, hi, Maya.
So you can't what?
Can't chase her down.
Can you do that?
I don't know if you can for pheasants all the time. Oh, Matthew, I'm sorry, man. We're just getting out of here. Just winding down. Midnight here. Just getting ready for bed. Turkey Mountain oysters
Oh my.
turns into a Purdue. Red Googles. All right. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. They sell saddles for the hens. That's terrible. It's actually her wings, Donnie. Once she started bleeding on her wings,
She's all bare here. It's really mean.
Yeah. But anyway, guys.
Red goggles. What is that?
I don't know. Oh, okay. That's kind of what I'm talking about. The blinder. We called them blinders here in Iowa. So anyway, guys, appreciate you stopping in. We'll plan on seeing you next Friday. Maybe she'll make an appearance for more than the last 10 minutes. So apparently the movie was pretty rough. So maybe she'll come by more often. But anyway, thanks, guys. And hopefully we're a little closer to beaver season next week, as well as getting a few more coon finished. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks, Internet Vet, for the tacos.